How you doing, guys? It's Big Mac Danskell here again today. Just got a quick video. I am, as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm getting a Betrayal at Calth game, and that's going to be shipped out to me next week. So, what I'm going to do in this video is just a couple of test minis for it. So the minis in the box are designed to be word bearers and ultramarines, but I'm going for Thousand Suns and Space Wolves. So I'm going for more of a Prospero, the Space Wolf invasion of Prospero sort of a feel for the minis in the box. And this guy I'm going to use as my test mini for the Thousand Suns, and this guy, the Space Wolves. The way I'm going to do it, the way I'm planning on doing it, is I've base coated them both in black. For the Thousand Suns, I'm doing a dry brush of Warp Block Bronze followed by Bolt Gun Metal, and then a Caribou Crimson Wash, and that should give them a nice like metallic reddy tone. Fingers crossed anyway, judging from something I've seen on the internet, it should come out nicely, but we'll see. And then for the Space Wolves, I'll give them a Bolt Gun Metal dry brush, and then I will move on to probably a 50-50 mix, I think. I don't know if it'll work, but I reckon I'm going to try a 50-50 mix of Drakenhof Nightshade and Null Oil. Just trying to get the camera to focus, but it's been a bit of a bugger. There we go, miracle. Yeah, so Drakenhof Nightshade and Null Oil, so I want a really like a dirty dark blue over the metallic Bolt Gun Metal. I hope that works, but that's kind of my own formula. So it might work, it might not. I'll get them painted and then I'll come back to you with the results. Right guys, so in front of you, you'll see my first test marine. This one is the Space Wolf one. I'm not very happy with it so far. I've hit it with a mixture of Null Oil and Caribou Crimson, like I said, but on this shoulder pad, not Caribou Crimson, sorry, Drakenhof Nightshade. On this shoulder pad, I put more Drakenhof Nightshade in. I prefer that shoulder pad to everything else on the Mini because it just looks too dark otherwise. I don't want it to be that metallic either. I want it to be much more dulled down. So what I might do is hit it with another all over wash of Null Oil, and then one after that of Drakenhof Nightshade to give it the blue tint, and hope that does the job for me. The other one, the Thousand Sun one, it's yet to dry, but it's looking a little bit purpley. I could bring that back maybe with a glaze of Bloodletter or something, but when it dries as well, it might not look quite so purple. But yeah, it's looking a little bit purpley so far. The tutorial I found online was actually with old paints, so whether I need to get like a third-party paint that's more red, or I could make my own wash. I've got some Lamia medium, but I'm not sure if that's more for washes or glazes. I think it's more for glazes that than washes. But yeah, I could possibly use that with a bit of corn red or something. But yeah, so there's the updates so far. I'll come back to you once it's dried. So guys, I'm back now. Having, I think, pretty much come to the solution paint-wise for both armies. So what I've done with the Space Wolves, what I might do is base coat them with a dark grey primer rather than the black, just so they start a little bit lighter. If you look at most of the miniature, this side, it's all grey on that side, and then it's like got a bluish tint to it on this shoulder pad, and you might see a little bit on the helmet as well. And that's because I put a Guilliman blue glaze over the top. You see it in the background there, just to give it that little bit of a blue highlight. I'm going to put some reference pictures up for you. I'll tell you what, I'll put one up here for you now. So yeah, you can compare that to the reference picture. So it's got a kind of a blue tint to the armor in the picture, and that was kind of what I wanted to go for. Just yeah, exactly what I was aiming for really. So that's the Space Wolf, and then the Thousand Sun. Again, This shoulder pad and the backpack is the final colour I'm pretty settled on now. So what I did 2 Caribou Crimson washes, and it kind of looks a bit pinky purpley even after the second one. I think that kind of suits the word bearers more. So what I came in with the bloodletter glaze, like I suggested on the previous clip, and I did 2 glazes of bloodletter on the shoulder pad and the backpack, and I'm really pleased with the result, to be fair. The rest of the arm was kind of purpley pinky, but then this shoulder pad and the backpack, I really like the red result it's given. So I'm quite satisfied with that now, and that's probably the colour scheme I'll use on the Heresy box set miniatures, Betrayal at Calth miniatures, or the Invasion of Prospero miniatures, as I'll be using them for. Yeah, so pretty pleased with the result. Again, I'll put a picture up here. It's probably already up. And you can see what I was aiming for. So yeah, it'll all have gold trim on it and everything. The space will have like dirty metal, maybe brass trims and stuff like that. And yeah, I hope you like this video, guys. And what I might do is another video telling you why I've chosen the Space Wolves and Thousand Suns as, you know, the basis of my box set. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Look out for that video, and I will see you on the battlefield.